N02CN. This is the first train this afternoon. First train in about 4 hours. We've had unusually slow traffic for trains the last little bit. Not sure why. Trains have probably dropped in about half over the last week or so. If that. Usually this train is track 1 and much faster. But today he's on track 2. This is not the M383, it's the X383. That's right, I do remember that. That's not even one of the main trains. We haven't had any today of the regulars. Just an X. I think you'd have to have the regular 383 before you can have an extra one. But who knows? But this is the first train. Since a little afternoonish, that is. It's about 4 or 5 hours. It's the only train. At least I have TV in my van. Saying we don't get too many intermodals through here. We don't get very many in Canada at all, or at least, well, at least crossing the borders anyway. It's not like the States where there's more intermodal trains than anything else. Here it's you might get 1, 2, 3 a day at the regular 149 that's at night usually. This is 139, but then I think there's usually one in the morning. Don't know if there's one going back the other way or not. I'm not here a lot in the morning, but either way, I do like 20 trains a day here. It's somewhere between 1 and 3 probably, so you don't get a lot of intermodals. It's not like the States where you see they're all on there and they're all the full transport truck back end with the tires, and there's the UPS, FedEx. We don't have that here. They do not put the whole trucks, trailers on the trains here, not in Canada. But we do see that in the States a lot when I'm down there, like Fostoria. I was not going to come back and get trains because it was such a slow day it was again today. I think I was here from 1 till 5, 4 hours. And there was just no chatter at all, and one train went by and that was the next train. I forget which one it was. See down there too well in the camera. I can see down there a lot further with the naked eye. I was using my other Canon, which is down there. It doesn't see very good at night at all. This Canon, the bigger one, does a lot better. Certainly not using the GoPro. The GoPro doesn't see at night hardly at all, so but during the day, amazing video, as long as it's not overheating, which it does a lot. And of course you can't use it when it's cold either. But the video's amazing on it. The stabilizing, amazing. But cold, no. Hot, no. Low lighting, no. Or else I'd be using them all the time. Glare when I aim it this way. Also, there were hardly any trains today, so yesterday and today seems to be there's very little activity. Doesn't usually fluctuate too much. You get all the regular daily ones and hardly any of them have been going. Some jigsaw there. Some tags. I don't really much look for the good character art anymore because there isn't any. Very seldom. Like I've said in a few other videos, they've been getting rid of it all. Why, I don't know. They leave all the old tags and stuff like that, but the really nice cartoon, really good stuff is all gone. Almost all. Still lots of graffiti, but we are getting a lot of ones like this, either new ones that's getting rid of some of the ones from these, but like the auto racks. It's the auto racks, the ones that we used to get the most on. The auto rack train used to for many years average about 3 to 5 really nice, good character arts on it, but now it's about 1 out of every 3 of them. 1 out of 3 trains. Some auto racks here. Maybe we'll get lucky. I have not seen anything decent character art, big character art in 3 days. Yesterday, day before, and today. Probably only maybe, I don't know, 10 trains though. That looks like it used to be something. You can really hardly see that. That would have been nice. You can kind of see it just faint in the background. Hopefully I can get this whole train. Battery's low. It was just a full battery last train, but I don't know what happened. Now we're getting all the trains all late. Didn't really have many of them today. They're all coming late now. 491 and the 492, and normally they're late afternoon, maybe really early evening, but never after the Via, after 11. But train's a train. You know, the last couple of days have been all wacky. This will be my last train today. Not that I've gotten too many of them, but I think I got one about 2 p.m. and then the next one 9, and then 2 after 10 o'clock or 10:30. I was gone though for about 3 or 4 hours in the middle, because just wasn't anything moving, wasn't any trains moving, so I'll have to film from my other channel. Burlington Northern, there's an old one. West Central. You do get a lot of old cars though that don't exist anymore. Of course, Burlington Northern turned into BNSF. Burlington Northern and Santa Fe. But you rail fanners all know that. Someday I'd like to get out on one of the BNSF lines somewhere, but they just don't have any anywhere near here. They're several hundred miles away, I think, are the closest one. Within an hour or two we can get the CSX lines in Norfolk Southern, but not BNSF. I think they got rights through one of the lines in southern Michigan there somewhere, I think. But I'm not too sure. It would be shared on one of the others because they don't have BNSF tracks through there, I don't believe. Gotten a couple of BNSFs through Fostoria, but they might have been just an NS train with a BNSF loco. Just like I think I've gotten 1 or 2 CN trains in the past with well, not just, I know I've gotten a CP. I've gotten a couple of CP trains with just a solo BNSF, but they're still a CP train. I think this is the end of it coming up here. Unless there's some empty flatbeds behind it that I'm not seeing. Nope, it is the end. Looks like I'll get the whole train. Got the Via over there awaiting. And to wait for this guy, he already had the yellow Via crossed. But they didn't have the okay to come.